Hey Conway Rec, it's Robbie back to you with another Throwback Thursday series. I'm gonna let this guy introduce himself.
Hi, Conway Rec. For those of you who don't know, my name is Brandon DeLuccio, and I was a summer rec counselor in 2015 after my senior year of high school. And then I took a little bit of a break during college and came back in 2019 after I graduated. I graduated from Bentley in May of 2019, and I'm currently now working in Boston and living down there. Happy to be here.
With a big boy job, right?
With a big boy job, I guess you could call it.
You and I started working at the rec together in the summer of 2015.
Yep.
You kind of had a taste of the old rec building compared to our new home now. So I guess my question is like, what was that like?
I think at first is very, very exciting, right? I mean, having the opportunity to move to a much bigger space, a change in scenery, and, a lot of, a little nostalgic leaving the old rec building, but having the opportunity to really try something new and definitely something with more opportunities was really, really exciting. The actual transition, I think we can all agree on, was difficult, right? There was a lot of things that we had to learn and adapt to, and it wasn't something that's been done before where we could try to we did this before, it didn't work, like we're gonna do this differently. It was all like learning on the fly. But I think so that part of the transition was a little bit difficult, but I think once we kind of figured it out and really leveraged all the opportunities, we had the river right there always. We had so much field space where we could be outside way more. At the old rec, it was kind of balancing, inside half the time, outside half the time. This time we were always outside, which was really awesome. Plenty of water games, and then having the new gym and a lot more space inside, even like arts and crafts, right? We had designated spots for all of that. Even learning, it was amazing. So I think once we figured it out, the transition was awesome. It was just kind of going through the growing pains to figure that all out.
Perfect way to say it. Even like going from the old rec, like our space was limited, and then we came to the new rec. It was so open, we didn't know what to do with all the open space.
Right. And I think we kind of definitely maximized what we had at the old rec, and then it was kind of like transition was we have so much more now. It's like the possibilities.
We were thrown into the mix. So what was your favorite summer trip and why?
My favorite summer trip. So I'm gonna be boring, I think, but I love the water parks, just like Abby and Ben were saying in the last video. But so my favorite trips were always the water parks, right? Like, I mean, I think we went to Whale's Tail and Aquabog, and I think Whale's Tail overall was my favorite because of they had more and we go so much. But I liked the most about Aquabog, and it was the bathrooms in the water. We had some crazy competitive games there, jumping in the pool, dunking, playing with the kids. It was really awesome. Like having a little bit competitive, being out in the sun and the water, it was really awesome. I think I really enjoyed it.
Depends on the weather though. Sometimes we'd be going to a water park and it would be like, it felt like it was 60 degrees because you're just shivering. Sure. Anything for the kids, right?
Anything for the kids. And, I think we go there, we're a little like, it's not warm. But then I think once we get in it, kind of forget about the weather.
All right, Brandon, next question. What was your most memorable moment working at the Conway Rec?
Most memorable moment. There was a lot of them. I mean, I think we talk about for hours sometimes, Robbie, like during the summer, like about all the crazy things that happened and how awesome it was. For me, the most memorable moment was, when we moved into the new rec building and we had that day to reveal the Sut Marshall Court and to kind of honor Sut for all he's done for kids. Shout out Sut because he's always done so much for the kids in this town and for the rec program specifically. So I think having the opportunity to have the kids that he's seen grow up, he's coached these guys, have them kind of unveil a court for him, the dedication. He never asked for the recognition, and we kind of did a really nice thing to give it to him. And seeing his face and how happy he was and letting the kids be the ones to do it for him was really, really cool. So that's meant a lot to me. So seeing him that happy and him getting recognition for something that he didn't even ask for was really awesome. I think I cried. I was in the back of the room crying. I was that inspirational.
So when you played basketball at the rec, was Sut one of your coaches?
Yeah, so Sut was my 6th grade basketball coach. So those who don't know, I moved here in 6th grade. So I was the new guy in town, came in. And ever since then, he kind of took me under his wing, and he's like a second father to me. So I love him.
I think my favorite memory working with you in the past is I remember our first year as summer counselors, we were on the playground, and it was like right after recess. It was like that half an hour playground. It's like recess after school,
Yeah.
So you decide to blow your whistle and scream at the top of your lungs, "Everyone, get Robbie!" So Imagine 86 to 9-year-olds chasing after you. And I remember just being in the sand pit and I tripped. And then it was just
so good.
every single kid jumped on me. And I remember just like face full of dirt, like, get off of me.
That was our first year, and the kids loved it. They soaked it all up, and you really did have like 60, 70 kids running at you on a small playground in the sand.
I thought it was a joke at first until they didn't stop chasing me. All right, so next question. If you were stranded on a deserted island, what past or present counselor would you want with you on that island?
Danny Olson's gotten a lot of love for this question. Danny's been the man. I would say you, Robbie, and I think it's for several reasons. I think one, I've known you the longest by far. So I think in terms of if I'm going to be stuck with one person, I really want to enjoy their company, right? And you can make me laugh. I would love to see your ideas of building a rap or something, trying to get out of there.
I hope you got the craftsmanship, because I don't know if I got it.
But I think we'd have fun with it. I think we'd have fun with it with you. So just like the move to the wreck, we'll struggle a little bit, but we'll have some fun. So.
Next question. If you could pass along advice to a new counselor, what would it be?
This year we had a lot of new counselors, right? So I think we can learn from that and say the best piece of advice that I can give, and I wish I knew sooner, was really try to get out of your comfort zone, right? The kids like to see you doing things, and when you're more reserved, they don't like gravitate towards you. So really getting out of your comfort zone, trying new things. Like for me, I was always like a basketball guy, sport guy. But for me to really like get my hands dirty and start painting or, building wooden airplanes or something, the kids soak it up, and it seems like you're more versatile. It gets you away from your normal group of kids and really exposes you to a larger group. So I think really just trying to get out of your comfort zone, do what you do well, but obviously like try to explore, meet new kids, you'll have more fun, and you might surprise yourself too. So definitely getting out of your comfort zone, trying new things.
Out of all the challenges daily challenges that we post, out of all the videos that we've had and that you've seen, which one is your favorite?
The first one that comes to mind, I think is really obvious, is the whipped cream challenge. That was awesome. Jolene and throwing it out in her house. My God. She was definitely the star of the show. It was funny, but I think you guys did a really good job creating it too, right? It was like you kind of watch a story and watch everybody failing, can't do anything. By the end, they all caught it, really successful. So, but it was funny. It was awesome. I think
I still have stains on my ceiling from throwing the whipped cream up way too high. Like I think I have 3 little spots still there. Okay, so as a counselor, thinking back, what was your favorite game to play?
Favorite games. I think my favorite game, especially, the first year when we first learned it, we didn't play it that much this year, but Casey Ball was awesome. I really liked that we went out. Casey Ball is something new, very creative. Get out there, get running, get competitive, and teaching somebody like a new game, and that was cool to me. So
I'm pretty sure that game was named after a summer counselor.
Yeah, it was. It was a summer counselor before you and I were even there.
I know, which is crazy to think that a game has carried on, and it's like one of those favorite games that kids are asked to play all the time. What's on the schedule? Casey Ball?
For sure. Definitely has survived the test of time.
Well, thank you so much, Brandon. That's going to wrap up our Throwback Thursday series. We really appreciate you taking the time. I know you're busy with work and everything. Really appreciate it. I'm sure the kids and the parents will love to see you on screen.
For sure. Thank you. And thank you to Comedy Rec for all you guys have done, especially during this pandemic, and still bringing joy and smiles to our face. And we miss the kids, and we miss everything that you guys do. So hopefully we get back to it as soon as possible. But until then, stay safe and keep it up, man. Thank you.